Speaking of sus, man, we gotta talk about JayZ, man.
Okay.
Hold up, I hit the wrong one.
Okay.
I gotta give him the fart joints, man, because again, no album from Jay, but they're pushing a playlist from my guy. He put out his year-end playlist, you know, because I'm a tastemaker. So Jay put out the playlist, man. His picks for this year, it was about maybe 40 songs or whatnot. He made sure to put that. God did put that on there. He put the joint that he did with Pusha T, man. Verses were kind of. Anybody can anybody give me a line from one of those verses?
I think he just said one. God did, or Ho did. Right.
Anybody give me one of those lines? Cause I can tell you I can tell you whole verses from that new Nas joint. But what's your thoughts on this list? And then let's be clear. He put a Nas record on there. He put Done on that joint. The Done on that joint.
Yeah.
Which lets me know. And we just doing this to troll, real talk. I ain't gonna front. We just trolling. We trolling Jay. You know, we trolling you, Jay. He put the Done on there, so that means he's listened to the album. Let's be clear.
Yep.
What's
Probably
your thoughts
day
on
one.
the playlist? But then also, man, what's this dude thinking, man? Like, you know, Nas basically just came out the park, man, with one of the best albums of the year, probably the best album of the year.
Oh yeah,
he put out a playlist.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if JayZ showing Done in his 2022 playlist is a way of letting Nas know in a subtle way that, hey, I see what you did, and I'm gonna, you know, put that out as such. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a possibility. Or if he really enjoys the song while playfully laughing, maybe it's because there's something that really happens, you know, and then, you know, they kind of laugh about it, you know, in the communications with each other. I mean, who knows? Otherwise, I like some of the list on there, some of the selections on the list, such as obviously Nas and Hit Boy Stun, of course.
Done.
Yeah, that
Queens in the house.
Yeah, Queens in the house. That Burna Boy, last
LL in the building, man. What's good?
What's happening? Yeah, Burna Boy's last. Kendrick Lamar's Rich Spirit and the Savior interlude. Conway the Machine and Benny the Butcher's John Woo flick. Pusha T's Hear Me Clearly and Neck Wrist, which I know Iceberg's about to get into that here a little bit. But what's the other joint? There's at least one or two more. Oh, Quavo and the Late Takeoff's Hotel Lobby.
Mama.
Yeah. A salute to Takeoff and his family.
Rest in peace. Shout out Quavo too, man.
Quavo, yep. And Offset and yeah. Oh, and ASAP Rocky and the Late Takeoff's Feel the Fire.
Yeah.
No, those are the ones I was digging from the list that I remember, or the selections on the list. But Iceberg, what say you, bro?
I mean, this is the thing, man. Like, first of all, let's be clear. Like, he's got the plastic on the couch on the sofa joint to salute to his wife, Beyonce. He had Beyonce on here about 4 or 5 times. But to me, again, it's just kind of to show you, man, that Nas has space in this dude's head. Pause.
He always has.
Nas stays in this dude's brain. He thinks about him all the time. Let's be clear. He didn't have to put him on a playlist. Again, I think you're spot on, Bebo P. He's basically saying, I see you. You know, I see you and I'm coming at you. You know what I'm saying? And I would be a hater. They would call me a hater if I didn't put one song on there. You know what I'm saying? And again, he put that Done on there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the song that he said. Let's be clear. That's the song that he said, you know, where he's talking about Hova, you know what I'm saying? It's not over, you know what I'm saying? And he also said somebody, hey, it's the beef is,
like nigga, this ain't over.
Yeah, I'm on Tidal, you know what I'm saying? Ether's on Tidal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a Tidal playlist. So again, it's kind of like a subliminal joint. Like I see, you know, I see what's going on and whatnot.